Hello everybody, I'm Greg. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. So grab a sled and a beer and hit the slopes. What do you say? Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Holland Brewing. This is their Black Hatter Black IPA. It has no ABV on this one. Only thing we got here on the back, it says Vintage 2012. And what they're saying is an IPA brew with black malts which add dark roasted flavors, dry hop centennial finish, pairings are aged cheddars, arugula and vinaigrette, portobello stir fry. So that's all the information we got here on this beer, guys. I'm going to fuss a little bit now because I do like most of their beers, but they glue their cap foils on and it comes off in little teeny pieces like this. It's not like Terrapin does. They just put a full thing on top of it and see, it's still together. And it comes right off of the beer. I mean, I don't know if they're putting this on there to make it look like a champagne bottle or they think that's going to keep the air out of it, but it's horse hockey. I hate it. I mean, I may end up having to pause the video to get this stuff off there to make sure it doesn't go down inside the beer there. So when we get to that stage, guys, I may pause the video and come back after I get the damn cap off of it. But that's I want to fuss about that right off the bat. We got 2012 vintage on it, so we know the year, the date's on there, but it's only a 5.50% beer. So, and it is a summer release. So that's the reason why we're doing this. I have the White Hatter we're going to try to get rid of, and 2 or 3 more beers I told you we're trying to purge the fridges of this month to get rid of. So this is continuing that series here after the Cigar City beers and the Surly Darkness, which was awesome. This I have had once before. I did end up purchasing 2 bottles of this, and just as I was cleaning the fridge, I found 2 of them. So I had one the other day, and I'm not going to reveal what I thought of it. So we'll do this one, and I'll tell you what I think of it as we go. American Black Ale, 5.50 availability summertime. So this should have happened probably a while back. The food pairing for this, it says none yet because it is a black IPA, which is technically not a style. It's going to go with your same IPA dishes, your more stronger dishes, your stronger cheeses, your blue, sharp, your more pungent cheesy Gorgonzola, Limburger, and the meat's going to be game, grilled meat, your more stronger meat dishes, salmon, stuff like that, guys. I don't think there's anything else we'd like to talk about. You shouldn't sell this beer being 5.5%, so if you've got one, I'd get it out and do it. So it's way past its prime. With that being said, I hate to do this because this stuff can get in there inside the bottle, and it is glued on tighter than Dick's hat band. Comes off in little teeny pieces. Let's see if we can do this. Alright. That is the biggest complaint, is that cheesy ass tin foil they're putting on us and gluing it down so that it does not come off unless you spend an enormous amount of time trying to get into it, or don't give a rat's ass whether this silver shit you're swallowing down your throat. Now do give a rat's ass. It's stuck to the bottle so tight I can't get it off, guys. Thumbs down on the tin foil, New Holland. Get rid of it. I said so. Get with the game. Get some foil on there. It comes off like you got some sense instead of super glue and this crappy ass tin foil on the bottle. Thumbs down. Double dislike. Guys, into the glass. It is a ruby red. I can see the bulb through it, but it is a rich caramelly red color, ruby red. And that pour, we got us a good finger of head. I don't want to sound too harsh on them, but I love their beers, but this is crap here, so I don't know what the purpose in behind that other than to aggravate the hell out of me, and it's working. Pours a very tan, creamy head on top of there. It's got a few big bubbles in it, but it's pretty creamy looking there too. And yeah, I mean, it's got a nice carbonation to it. I see the bubbles streaming up underneath of it there, so it's got a nose on it. Still got a very nice hot presence. Even I don't know exactly when it was put in a bottle, but they have a summertime releasing. So I'm thinking this was done in the spring, and it was for summer release. So this was probably brewed. I'm just off the top of my head. I'm gonna check this out. But it was brewed probably February or March, and were released in April or May for a summertime beer distribution. So it's almost a year old, being January here now. So very nice hot presence. I'm getting a. It's subdued, but I am getting a hot presence, which is more of a herbal hot presence now. Nothing like the beer that we did yesterday. Getting just a slight piney presence with that herbaliness. Nice hot presence even after that. And I am getting just a little bit of the black malt there. Smells very good for a beer that's old. So let's give it a taste, see what we got. I am getting a little bit of chocolate in there. Not a super amount, not like a stout or anything, but it does have a nice chocolate. Nice beer. I mean, I really like their stuff. I'm especially partial to the IPAs and the black IPAs, because the black IPAs have the more chocolate and the more roasty malt flavors in there, and still just as hoppy as what an IPA would be. Very good, guys. I'm sure this beer was pretty tasty 6 months ago. So I'm enjoying this now. Like I said, I even had 2 of them stuffed back in the fridge there. So these beers should have been done by September anyway. Very nice though. I got lucky. They have cellared well. I have had better, but they're decent. It's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees. Don't think it's quite to the A category now. I don't know if it was before, but we're going to let it warm up and let the other half taste it, and I'd probably have the other half of this bottle, matter of fact, and see what we end up with. Stick around. It's a nice beer. I like a lot of the stuff that they do. I keep wanting to emphasize that, but get rid of these damn labels. That chaps my ass. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little bit left here. This is a tasty beer. I know it would have been much better if we'd had this like 6 months ago. Guys, final chug. A very nice hot presence. A little bit of pine going there, but it's got a nice citrusy, roasty, malty taste. Fairly well balanced. Not a big ABV beer. I don't get any alcohol at all in this beer here, guys. The website here says that it's IBUs are 57.67 on this beer. So very nice beer. So guys, if you've had this, give me some comments back on this one. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a B+. I think it may have been a little better, and I might be harsh on that grade, but I think it's right at the top and not quite an A beer. So I'm gonna stick with that. Rate beer comes in at 84 overall and 39 in the style, and Beer Addict comes up with 84, which is in their good range. So I think it's a good beer. I think it's a very tasty beer. I just hate that I had it a little bit on the light side. So if you've had it before and had it when it was fresh, give me some comments back on this one, guys. As always, hit the like button if you like it, and rate, comment, subscribe, and let's look in the fridge tomorrow. We're going to subscribe to a good beer. What do you think? I think I got one more Mad Hatter in there, and we're going to try to get that out of the way. So join me then and see if it's any good. See you then.